Hi guys, my name is Dima and I am an English tutor. I specialize in preparation for IELTS, TOEFL, SAT, Duolingo and all other tests, especially where there is this verbal part, because there are some tests which are not purely language tests. Yeah. So for example, let's go SAT, GMAT, GRE. So we specialize in verbal part. Mathematics also, but little by little. But the matter is not in this case. Let's talk about IELTS today, IELTS speaking. So I want to give you a small hint about your accent, pronunciation, this very interesting, important, but not so crucially important aspect of your success at IELTS and other tests of English where there is speaking. So a lot of people, a lot of students whom I tutor, they are worried and concerned about their accent. Okay, for example, let's take IELTS. So people think that at IELTS speaking, they cannot get a high score, let's say 8, for example, yeah, or even 8.5, because they have such a Hindu accent or Russian accent, or I don't know what else, French, yeah, very funny accent, and German. So all those accents are very funny and very lovely. I enjoy them. Guys, I will tell you from my own experience that I had several students whose accent was much better than mine, let's say 3-4 times, because they're mostly young people who have lived already in the USA, for example, for 2 or 3 years. Of course, their accent is, they can speak. If I don't tell you that it's a non-native speaker, you will not distinguish, you will not make it out. You will say, wow, it's amazing, yeah. And still they got, for IELTS speaking, let's say 7.5. So you see, the matter is that your accent matters, but not so much as you care about it, you see. So, you see, I have a specific accent, let's call it Russian accent, but not that I don't care about it, but let's say I don't care about it to such a degree as a lot of guys. Because, your accent matters greatly only, I think, if you want to get 9, for example, for IELTS speaking, 9, the maximum score. As they say, your delivery should be indistinguishable from the speech of a native speaker, educated native speaker, not a drunk tractor driver from the field, yes, from Ireland, from somewhere, but really. So in this case, if you aim at 9, yeah, then please try to work out that specific, ideally British accent, or even at least American, Australian, Canadian is very beautiful, yeah? But if you want to get 8, for example, your accent doesn't matter so much. And I've seen that in several real practice, let's say sample speakings, even on the internet, on YouTube and in special applications, where guys with a pure German accent, they get 8, no problem, you see. So the message of this video is like this. Don't please, if you have 1 month, for example, to get ready for your IELTS, and you have a lot of things to do, and concerning your speaking in particular, don't please care so much about the accent. Don't waste effort and energy. So just for fun, if you have some free surplus energy to do that, on top of what you do, like your fluency, your vocabulary, your idioms, collocations, then only, if you have such a desire, then try to hone your pronunciation with some funny special exercises, maybe, which a skilled tutor, he or she will give you. But when you speak at IELTS, actually, you will be excited. So don't please try to control your pronunciation, because this way you give an additional load to your mentality. It's very to mental processes, because subconsciously you try to control your grammar, collocations, your literacy, everything. And on top of that, you add this pronunciation. It's very difficult for your brain to operate in this extra mode. And so you only make it maybe even worse, because you will pronounce maybe separate words better, but in their entirety, those collocations and phrases, it will sound not natural, because you try to isolate the words and pronounce them better, you see? So I hope you get what I want to tell you. Okay guys, I wish you a high score at Duolingo, 8, 8.5. 8 is like real to get. So several of my students got 8 for speaking, so there is nothing special about it, because I know their accents, I know their fluency and everything. So they got 8, and so you are worthy. Also, you can get that 8, nothing special. But 8.5 or 9 is already something really outstanding, and maybe you don't need that. So it's just for your ego. Yes, if I want to get 9, then yeah, of course, try, please do your best, and so on and so on. But if you just need, for example, overall 7 or 7.5 for your IELTS, remember that you can get 8 for your speaking, and so and nothing more, and forget about it. So, and don't waste efforts trying to create this beautiful, marvelous American accent. It's not so easy. If you're already especially 30 or 40 years old, and your mouth, your organs, those they are accustomed to pronounce, to produce those, so to vibrate and to move in such a manner, just to turn it topsy-turvy, and also to try to, you know, not only to work out, but to integrate it naturally into your delivery, it's very difficult. I think so. If you don't agree with me, you're welcome to write in the comments or something like that, your experience. So guys, I wish you great band at IELTS, and see you in the following video.